Reviews of books I haven't read in years.
Okay. The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. Now, I'm going to preface this with this is partially too recently read for this series because, yeah, I read this first right out of college, I think, but the last couple of years I went back and tried to reread it and found that my tolerance for Anne Rice BS has gone down dramatically. So I love the Witching Hour concept. I like the first book. I never got around to reading the second book. Uh, but there's some stuff you gotta hike through to get through this book. I would love to actually read an abridged version. But The Witching Hour is based around a family of witches that live in New Orleans, and the weird demon creature that haunts them. This guy, Lasher, picks one Mayfair witch every generation to sort of get attached to, and he makes good things happen for her, but almost always tragedy ensues. And it's a tale about, corruption of power. The book is actually told from several points of view, including the witch of the current generation. Her name is Rowan, and she actually was raised away from the rest of the family and therefore does not know about the whole witchy thing. But also the guy that she's destined to fall head over heels in love with, a guy named Michael, which is all great. I like both characters. I love Lasher. I love the random bits of incredible amount of backstory that Anne Rice feels the need to put into every book she writes. What I hate about this novel is the random chapter long diatribes about abortion. And I know that Anne Rice was very Catholic and that a lot of her inspiration came from, the loss of her daughter, and therefore abortion is a touchy subject for her, but I really don't need to read chapters and chapters about how Anne Rice doesn't like abortion. Beyond that, I mean, it's a weird book, and there is just so much in it. So be prepared that it's going to take a chunk of your life